Welcome everybody back for some more Minecraft on the channel. If you guys didn't watch the last episode, we went out and we went on a little bit of an explore and we got a couple of dogs and we took Stampy over here for a little bit of a wander. He did get a little bit lost and didn't join us for the entirety of the adventure, but he is home safe and we now have 4 companions. I'm going to put this at the beginning of the video. If you guys have any names for these guys, we got a red collar dog, a pink collar dog, a yellow collar dog, and a blue collar dog. And of course we have this, I'm going to say tabby cat, but it's not a tabby cat, it's a Siamese cat. If you guys have any name suggestions for the guys over here, then please do let them down in the comments down below. But as you can tell by probably the title of today's episode, you can tell that we are going to be making them a little bit of a house setup kind of thing. I'm not too sure what sort of design I want to go for. I have a couple of designs in mind. A lot of them are sort of in touch with kind of everything here. I'm kind of not sure where I want to put them just yet. I was going to put them on this side, but I kind of like the idea of being able to have a little look out of the area. So I think the idea is I'm going to go ahead and put them. I'm not going to put them on this side either. I'm actually going to go ahead and put them. I think I will put them here. Problem is that I want to clear this whole area here, but what I might need to do is go ahead and move the carrot farm. No, I think I'm going to put them in this area. I know I said I wasn't going to do that, but I think I've changed my mind and I'm going to do that now anyway. You guys need to kind of get out of the way, please. Just over here, please, would be nice. Sit down. Right, so I'm going to wait, obviously, until the day comes. And try and get myself an area sort of built up. I kind of have a design in mind that I've seen that I like the look of. Sort of keeping in touch with what I've got going on, but using the spruce kind of wood. I think I like spruce wood more than I like any other type of wood, but I want to keep it in touch with what's going on here. I need to put all my junk away. There's a bed in there. Make a food one. So we got food in here, and then we got sap junk. To a junk chest, why not? We need that. And put them in there. There you go, a little bit of a tidy up. Let's head into bed. Brian's still here, chilling. Need to keep Brian alive, to be fair. Brian the butcher. And how you doing, Brian? You can rate my builds once they are done, if that's okay. What do you actually trade? Ooh, rabbit stew for emerald. Maybe later. I'll have to actually, you know what? Let's try some of his rabbit stew. We've got 6 emeralds, so we might as well have a go. Right. Honest review of Brian's stew. Oh, I'll tell you what, Brian. Probably the best rabbit stew I've had in this entire world. It might be the first, but there's always improvements. And so you can have your bowl back, please. Right. Brian is now satisfied. We have now traded with him for the first time, and he is more than happy. Well, I'm happy with the stew that he gave me. I'm not too sure what these guys' max traits are either, so it might be cool to find that out in the future. Now, the simple design that I'm going to be using is a sort of like a, I'm going to put it here, so it's going to be 2 blocks tool like this. So this is what I mean. It's like it's sort of in the way. Need to be careful with his axe as well, as he says as he breaks it. So I'm just putting mending on that, so it's not good. So I'm quickly going to just clear a little bit of space and hopefully have a nice area to go ahead and put the kennels. And there we go, a little bit of space cleared out. So we need 4 kennels. So we'll start off with sort of one going here, one then we'll move over to, it's a bit close together. Sort of trying to work out in my head where we want this, because initially I wanted it to be covered, a covered area. So, okay, that's a little bit better. And then we'll do one there, one here. So these are the dog kennels, and they're going to be as simple as basically they can be. I think I need them to be maybe a little bit. I think I might do what I was going to do anyway. So let's sort of change this up a little bit, make it a little bit of a structure kind of thing. I did have a little bit of a reference image or an idea for this, but I've lost it now. So the idea will be, we'll put this right up against the edge here. It's going to be 4 blocks tall, like so. And we'll go all the way back to this corner here. Kind of reminds me of like my old sort of building style that I used to have, and I used to do in every single build that I ever did. And I'm gonna go ahead and connect it like so. So that will be the main sort of structure area, but we shall take out, it does need to be a little bit wider actually, thinking about it. So let me just get this main structure built, and I'll see you guys when that's constructed. There we go, the main structure itself is fully constructed, and then what we're going to do is break a little bit of a hole in here and put a little bit of a staircase into this area here. I wanted to use the stone blocks, but I'm not too sure if I actually have any of those sort of readily available. I can't remember if I actually stored any away. It's quite disorganized, this really, over here. Anyway, might have some just over here. If not, we will obviously have that stone that is smelting up over there. We can always build the rest of it while we wait. We've got smooth stone, but no, just stone or stone bricks. Because stone bricks is what I really want in the end. One stone. There's messy. Unless I've got some. Stairs. Anyway, that can wait for a little bit anyway, and we need a lot of this. We'll whack another crafting table out as well. Place that in here. Let's get like 30 maybe. I'm trying to think about how many I'm actually going to need. For this roof. A lot more than 30. It's like 3 for 6, so it kind of makes sense. And then obviously this will change as it goes through, and then we shall go ahead and just block this side in like so. And the back side in too, because you can't really have much of a window, whereas this side over here we will have a little bit of a window like that. Just looks out onto the area on the other side of the wall. Obviously I'll fill this in once everything is ready to go. Actually, I could probably get some dirt now, as I do have a full double chest down here of everything that I need. So Let's quickly place in these last little blocks up here. I know there's going to be a little bit of a gap. Hopefully I have just enough dirt to complete that. There we go. And then we can head back into bed. Brian's probably stolen. Yeah, Brian's supposed to be. Brian, I need to get Brian his own bed, really, don't I? Maybe Brian could be the dog handler, and then Brian can have his own bed. Maybe that'd be a good idea. So then we can head over to. I needed that stone cutter, which I actually ended up putting back in here. So I do remember where some stuff is. And then we can get the stone, turn this into the stone brick, and we get the stairs. Oh, you can take it. I didn't even know you could do that. So then what we want is sort of a staircase kind of going up, like so. Let's see, let's dig out. Some of this area, like so. And then, obviously, to make this seem a little bit more realistic, we are going to need to go ahead and get some more spruce for. That's a little spruce tree. A little bit more spruce from the trees up here that I've had growing. To go ahead and. I don't know if 10 should be enough. There you go. So I might have to put this. On the end. Which kind of makes a little bit more sense anyway, to have it on the edge of the building anyway, so probably a good idea to have started with that. So go up like that, and then we can put the floor back in, and then we can put the spruce flooring there, along with a little bit of a partitioning wall like that. Yeah, it looks kind of weird at the top because there's a bit of a gap. Nothing a bit of wood cannot fix. And then we can go ahead and get the lanterns I had in here. I need to stop using the rockets really, because I think you go a little bit too fast. So down here will be like a water area. I just want to sort of hang. But you could hang these from ceilings. And then with the opening here, I wanted to bring it in kind of like this. Have it kind of open. That's sort of a little bit low, isn't it really? I suppose it's okay because it is just like a dog kennel anyway. So we got a little bit of sort of an entrance here. Obviously it looks kind of funny, but I will kind of try and get that to make a little bit more sense by putting in trapdoors. I always forget kind of what kind of way these are supposed to go. And then we'll get ourselves a spruce door. It's actually going to make us free, but we will need these for the castle, so that's not the end of the world. So that is the actual dog kennel area made. Obviously, it kind of looks a little bit funky with the blocks and stuff, but it makes sense as it does look nice from the outside. And we head in, and then we have an area obviously over here, which is going to be where the water bowls will be, in that corner. Need a bunch more slabs. Do 60. That's going to be where the water is. There we go. And then probably need that just to be wood and the floor. To be wood as well. And then we shall make these 3 full blocks, as it makes more sense like that. So that is the inside of this kennel. Kind of like that staircase is poking through there anyway. Let me get their watering area sorted. Got a water bucket somewhere. There it is. There we go. Put that there. Go ahead and get some more. Yeah, not really use the Elytra too much in Minecraft, but it's fun anyway. It's going to be there we go. So that is the water area sorted, and then all we need now is to get some carpet that matches their collars, and then that will be exactly where they sit. Now, it doesn't really make sense for the cats to be in there as well, but the cats will be in there too, as the dogs and the cats, they get on very well in this world. So anyway, we're going to need some red dye, which we can get quite easily from this. I need 2. Maybe 3. I don't really need that much. And then obviously I need to remember, I got to keep inventory on, and you guys need to give me forfeits in the comments down below of what I need to do when I do, unfortunately, die. So that's the yellow carpet. I don't really know how I hit the ground so hard there. So then we've got we've got 4 dogs, so they want to sit by the window, I take it. So 1, 2, and then we've got the pink, which I have dyed for. Hopefully these guys have back their wool, which one of them has. And we can get some pink. And then the last one is blue, which we need the lapis for. also need to smelt some sand to get some glass. I think I might use panes. I'm pretty sure we can buy them from this guy. Buy glass from that guy. Trade the rest of my iron. Get some glass. Get some panes and get the glass in. It's like a cozy little space, really, isn't it? Yeah. Make sure we get the door back in. There we go. Just need a little bit more wool. Nice sheep, nice straggling around. Not like it actually. Kind of weird that we don't have any sheep, but bunch of creepers. I love flying into the village, seeing all the industrial area, and makes it feel a bit more alive. Oh wait, Brian, you'll have your bed soon. And then, where's Brian? Where's Brian? Save Brian. Oof, that was a close one. Oh, where'd he go? Brian. To save a lot of my villagers. I think everyone's okay. Not entirely sure where Brian went, but I'm sure he's around. There he is. Always worried about him. See if my sheep have eaten some grass. It's a blue carpet. There we go. See, made the window pretty perfect for 4 dogs. And then I think Stampy has a red collar, and the other cat also has a red collar, but I think I'm going to change the Stymie's cat collar to yellow, so we can then have a carpet for both of these guys in here. The cats are actually going to sit just by the door, as they can protect the dogs, basically. Yes, I know the dogs have 2 carpets and the cats have 1 carpet, but the cats like 1 carpet. They told me, you see. So they can now bring all of these guys in to their new home. These are actually for the dogs, so hopefully they can get through. Red dog, blue dog is in. You guys got to name these guys as well, so please do remember. Let me know in the comments what you'd like these guys to be called. And then we've got the yellow dog, which is being pain. I knew they were going to be annoying too. Get in here. Stampy can come over here. cats are definitely behaving a lot more than the dogs. So we got dogs. All in their beds. It's also now raining. There we go. All the dogs are in their beds. All the cats are in their beds. We can now shut up shop for, well, a very rainy night. And we can go ahead and get ourselves a... How do I make a barrel? So I need... make 2 barrels. And then we can get the food. Obviously we need fish for the cats. So 1 barrel is for the cats and 1 barrel is for the dogs. Just put them here. So we've got dog food. Sure. These guys are all healthy and happy. Hopefully they won't breed because they're sat down. So that is dog food sorted. We'll sort you guys out in the morning. So these guys now have food. Obviously we need to make sure they have bones as well. These guys have foods, they have shelter, and then the top section is going to actually be for them to sort of have a little area to play. I'm not too sure how I want to set up here. I do want to make sure that the corners don't look so weird, but I think for now they are going to just look funny. As I'm going to actually put a fence up here, or a brick wall maybe, stone brick wall. So obviously we've got cobblestone for the industrial area, but we really want to put cobblestone down up here, so probably have to layer it up as well. And then the top section is obviously going to be a little bit of a play area. You might see that the dogs will actually move around a little bit, because I want to put a little bit of life into them a little bit and have them be able to move around and walk around and basically explore, but not explore, if that makes sense. Just give them a little bit of life to them as if they were freely able to roam, as I am still kind of worried that they will end up running into lava, or especially lava like I just did. And obviously I just got put out by the rain, but it's not always going to be raining, so yeah, that's how it works. It's snowing if I go high enough. Kind of cool. I'll do for now, and then we can head back down to here. Get myself, I think I want like, I'm gonna need like a lot. I'm gonna say like 36 should be enough. No idea if it's gonna be enough, but we shall see. The weather is absolutely horrible, so I'm glad I got the dogs in there earlier. So I'll put that there, put this one here, this one here, this one here, and then we shall go ahead and make sure all the dogs will be safe up here by walling it all off. And quickly get some stone slabs. I think I need 1, 2, 4, need 5 of those. I didn't realise that kind of makes sense to make 10. and that is like a nice little top section for them as well. And I think I might need to go ahead and make some more lanterns. Hello, Brian. Are you enjoying the lovely weather we're having? I am. It's pretty beautiful, absolutely wonderful out here today. So we'll get a bunch of these as well. I think I could have made a lot more. Maybe like 4 more. Makes 9 total. So I'd like to obviously take this crafting table out. And then we'll obviously have one of these to be here. And then we'll have to do the path. Like so. Again. And then we shall have a sort of lantern kind of. Oh, it's kind of odd. I don't know if I like that. And then we shall also put the last one hanging above the door, like so. Kind of looks a little bit weird sticking out like that. But there we have it, guys. The dog kennel is constructed. I thought I'd do a little bit of a building episode. I kind of like the idea of this design. I kind of want to make it so the kind of pillars poke out like this in the corners. Kind of makes it seem a little bit more realistic and a little bit more structurally sound as well. Obviously, no point doing one in that corner, as it's probably most likely in reality connected to the actual cliff itself. And then obviously these guys will have a little bit of a play area up here. We'll obviously get a couple of the carpets and stuff up here as if they were like dog toys. Unfortunately we can't do anything else, so you got to think these are like toys, so they're playing up here, that kind of thing, so that's cool. I kind of like the idea of giving it a little. Brian, I told you, get out of bed. Ooh, actually. Anyway, I was gonna basically make him a bed that's like sort of in with the dogs. That doesn't really make much sense, but sort of under the stairs was going to be his little bedroom in here. So I thought that would be a nice little area for him to be, but then I realised that sort of under the stairs is not a lot of space under here, and it's right near their water bowl, so it's probably not the best of the idea. So that's going to do it for today's episode. Please do let me know what you think of this sort of design. I kind of got inspiration from something on Reddit. If I remember, I'll put it in the a picture on screen right now, but I will always forget to do stuff like this. But a little bit of concept art. Their design was slightly different, but it did have the entrance down below and a top section at the top. I'm still not sure I like the idea of the double lanterns, but I might actually just put the lanterns on these blocks in the corners. It kind of makes a little bit more sense as well. So I think I'm supposed to be there. There we go. That looks better, doesn't it? Yeah, that looks much better. And then we can come up here and look over the village like so. and we still have the space over here to also look over the village. But the dogs are now sheltered and safe from the elements in this cozy little dog kennel, which has plenty of space to actually expand for more dogs potentially. And of course we have the cats in the corner down here. Like I said in the beginning of the episode, please do let me know of names for the Siamese cat, the yellow collar dog, the red collar dog, the pink collar dog, and the red collar dog. This guy on the red collar is actually the original dog, so I'd like a very interesting name for these ones. But I hope you guys did enjoy nonetheless, and I'll see you guys in the next one, where we shall move on to something that is not building a dog kennel. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time.